Hello, Libra. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for you may be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Theyre Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, what is that? What is that? Libra again. That's interesting. Is that Venus energy everyone keeps, talking about or mentioning, or, the goddess of love energy, and, having to tap into that feminine. What they're showing me, they seem very decisive, very direct. And it almost kind of seems and feels like there's a little bit of how to word this, an expertise or experience with specific things regarding their business, career, investments, money, finances, what they do, what they manage and take care of and oversee. That seems to be on track. Now, even though they're keeping things on track with all the stuff that they're responsible for, they are starting something new for themselves, which is interesting because at first it starts off with a very high note. Whatever this new project or endeavor is that they're pursuing and kind of putting effort into, there's a lot of emotional energy invested and committed into that. It's almost like something is becoming so much more, something is becoming greater, but at the same time, it almost kind of seems and feels like it's a huge flop. It starts off that way, and then they kind of like, for some reason, it just dips really quickly. It just dips really quickly. There's the energy of like, oh, I love it. And then it's kind of like, At the same time, it almost kind of seems and feels like it could possibly be about the two of you, which is interesting. I'm not going to say that this is new love and emotions for the two of you, and if it is, they're having guilt, and I don't know why. It almost kind of seems and feels like there they were at work working on something, and there you are, and then something takes place, and now they're kind of, it's interesting because they go through this energy of they're feeling what they're feeling, but they feel like they shouldn't be feeling what they're feeling, but now they're confused by what they're feeling, but they do know that they have some sort of connection to you, and now they're kind of like, well, in a sense, this roller coaster of love, unless there are children and kids involved in this, and maybe the new children and kids, congratulations if that's the case. But these new emotions and feelings of love that they may have for you or may not have for you, or they're thinking that they may have for you or could have for you, I don't know. It's interesting. This roller coaster of love has them kind of like, there's been so many, let's just say, so many highs and so many lows and so many dips that they're kind of like, well, there clearly is something there, even if it's doing this. And so whatever these emotions are, that they actually are wanting to sit with it, possibly sit with you, but we'll see where this goes. Nope. something about the two of you. Yeah, I was gonna say that they're tired of the emotional. Yeah, they're tired of the emotional roller coaster with you. Unfortunately, Libra. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Like I said, it goes back to if there are children and kids as well as a family situation or dynamic in this. I feel that there strongly is. So what they're kind of drawing the line on here is, like I said, that they're tired of the emotional roller coaster with you, the connection between the two of you. But ultimately, what they're kind of saying is they want to focus on healing what they've been going through and feeling and experiencing because of you. At the same time, this ideal and this perspective of moving forward, they do see that there is some type of potential for a future with the family dynamic. Unfortunately, they're kind of singling you out there, emotionally speaking, but ultimately they're kind of saying, you know what, they do want some type of sense of stability and security, but it's for the sake of the family, possibly the little one, the children or kids. Overall, with whatever that is, regarding the living situation and that sense of stability, there's something there that they're really kind of sitting with and working through. Actually, we'll put him over here. Looking at 666. Ooh. Yeah. What is that about? Okay. Goodness gracious. Goodness. Okay, here's the thing. There's something here about, again, the emotional roller coaster. They do want stability. They do want stability. They do want to stand up for their foundation, maybe everything they've kind of created for themselves, as well as who they are and possibly their name. They're ultimately what they're kind of saying is it's been one hell of a ride, but they're over it now. They're off it now. They're kind of like, it's done. It was done is done. They no longer care. It was fun, but they no longer care. They're focused on moving forward, and even though they are focused on moving forward, they're not too sure exactly how to go about doing that. There's a whole lot of confusion, and it almost kind of seems and feels like this energetic and emotional checking out or getting off this emotional roller coaster, if you will. They're getting off of it, and it's setting off a certain chain of events that is causing them to, goodness gracious, literally go through it. I don't know what that's about, but it almost kind of seems and feels like as soon as they got off this roller coaster with you, the dominoes started falling. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, heavy fire, could be dealing with air, heavy fire and heavy air, and that is all. Goodbye.